Hi again. We've been talking here about the kingdom of God, and particularly delighting in an understanding that I'll repeat here, is that most of us believe that prayer is a way that we use in order to persuade God to do something for us, like heal somebody or whatever. And actually, we're completely forgetting the kingdom dynamic here. That because reading uh, God's great intent to build a kingdom on earth, which looks very much like his picture displayed at the Garden of Eden. That because Jesus portrayed that in healing absolutely everybody who came to see him about that, without any exception at all, and the work of the cross being finished and complete. Therefore, what we're saying to people is that grace is actually descending all the time. Grace is coming down all the time. Why doesn't it? Because expectation of God is expected to go up. In general terms, sometimes it gets through, but expectation of people has to rise in order to meet it. And it's where our expectation meets the grace descending that the kingdom of God breaks out, and that's very exciting. Some people do object to that. I know church leaders who've said to me, Mike, I really don't like you working up people's hopes and then having them dashed by God's reluctance. But that really does display a total lack of understanding of kingdom dynamics at all, which is rather sad. So how do you get expectation up? Well, Jesus taught his people how to do it, and it's a system I've tried for many years, and it works absolutely perfectly, insofar as, what you can't do is change people's hunger for God. You can't change that. What we can do is feed it where it is, and strengthen it where it is. And the way we do that is the way that Jesus taught his disciples to do it. Quite simply, is proclaim the good news of the nearness of the kingdom of God, and heal the sick, which is what happens. So that's exactly what we do, and this begs the question about this expectancy. Bible translations normally call that faith. It's total trust, I think, in God's will and what he's trying to do with you and me. And we have very interesting three ways in which this expectancy can rise. There's the expectancy of the individual person concerned. There's the expectancy of the minister, that's to say you and I, proclaiming. And there's another expectancy which I call corporate, which is, for some reason I don't understand, to be honest, but I think it's lovely. That is that God seems to delight in the body gathered, and where there is only a mustard seed of this expectation required for God to be able to get into us, he seems to enjoy seeing the body gathered, and tends to add your little bit of trust to my little bit of trust, and so we get double the expectation, and the mercy flows more readily. That's how expectation. So enjoy the session in the teacher program of ours, and we hope to see you again soon.